All right, let's get straight to it. The Subaru Crosstrek Hybrid is back for 2026. This is their third attempt to make this concept work, and the big headline is power. They've given it the 194 horsepower hybrid system from the Forester. On the surface, that sounds promising. It addresses the #1 complaint about the Crosstrek. It's always been painfully slow. But the real question for us here at Asphalt 99 is not just about the numbers, it's about the execution. Does this added power actually make the Crosstrek engaging to drive? After a first encounter, the answer is complicated. Let's start with the good. The immediate torque from the electric motor is undeniable. Off the line, the hesitation of the old models is gone. It steps off with a newfound eagerness that is genuinely a massive improvement. Merging onto a highway or making a quick pass is no longer a strategic, long-term planning session. The powertrain feels more responsive and adequate for daily driving duties. The chassis itself remains a high point. The Crosstrek has always had a surprisingly comfortable ride that soaks up bumps without feeling floaty, and that continues here. The body control is decent for a vehicle with this much ground clearance. However, the driving dynamics are where the enthusiast appeal begins to fade. The steering is described as accurate but not quick. This translates to a safe, predictable feel, but it lacks the sharpness or feedback that would inspire you to seek out a twisty road. It's a tool for pointing the car, not for communicating what the front tires are doing. Then there's the continuously variable transmission. While Subaru provides paddle shifters for 6 preset ratios, it's a far cry from a snappy dual clutch or even a modern automatic. Using them feels more like a suggestion than a command, injecting a hint of sportiness, but ultimately reminding you that this powertrain is tuned for efficiency, not engagement. You can use it for engine braking, which is practical, but it won't satisfy anyone looking for a spirited drive. The hybrid integration also presents some quirks. The brake pedal feel, when in regenerative mode, is something they specifically call out as odd. While you may get used to it, that initial lack of linear, predictable braking can be disconcerting for a driver who values precise inputs. For those of us who appreciate a car that feels like a cohesive machine, that disconnect between your foot and the braking force is a demerit. If you're the kind of driver who notices these details and appreciates a no-nonsense breakdown of vehicle dynamics, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're all about cutting through the hype to get to the core of the driving experience. The mechanical all-wheel drive system is a definite plus from a performance and capability standpoint. A permanent, mechanically linked system is superior to a slip-and-grip e-axle setup in almost every performance scenario, and we have to give Subaru major credit for sticking to their guns here, even at the cost of a few miles per gallon. It's an authentic, robust system. But ultimately, while this Crosstrek is undoubtedly the best Crosstrek yet, it hasn't transformed into a driver's car. It's a more competent and significantly more usable daily driver and soft roader. The added power makes it better, but it doesn't make it thrilling. It's a well-executed appliance, now with the right amount of power for the job. We're the channel that focuses on how a car actually feels from behind the wheel. No fluff, just asphalt-level truths. To get more of our in-depth driving analysis that you won't find anywhere else, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. We'll tell you what the marketing materials won't.